other options too in the neighborhood, of course, to get walking tours and everything else.
Sure.
That's amazing, Damali.
I know, right?
You know, because it's only, how long has the Greenwood Rising been there?
Just since 21.
Since 21.
Yeah.
You know, but to have that, and it seems like every time I drive by, I see a group outside. Mm-hmm. So let me ask you, are you satisfied, encouraged about the attendance right now? You're trying to get more? Is it a little slow? Kind of, how do you feel that it's going?
We always want more, but I say, well, my staff might say otherwise.
Right.
But, you know, I'll admit this is a busy season. So, you know, when May starts, I mean, it's always busier with the family reunions, with the tour groups and everything else, and it does kind of level off until we get to the school year. And but then we've got school kids in almost every day from October through March. And another good thing, and I mentioned Tulsa Public Schools, Owasso and Jinx are also trying to get their kids.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. So, you know, we're going to wrap up this session, but can you let folks know how they can follow the History Center, where they can see you on social media, if you have a website, all of that? How do we follow you?
So the History Center Greenwood Rising is on Facebook and on Instagram. And they can go to our website at www.greenwoodrising.org and learn about what's happening, different events. And then, of course, come on down and see us.
Let me do some quick shout-outs, Damali, if I can.
Sure.
Arkansas is in the building. Zundra Hall, welcome to the show. Jenny, I seen her.
Yes.
Welcome to the show. Mr. Energizer, down there right by Little Rock, Arkansas, down there in the J-Bone Lounge. And he said, what's the Black History? See,
I'll
you got
say
to
it
get
again
on the
here in
show.
a second.
We'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Michael Brewer is on. Welcome to the show. Lunzel King, welcome to the show. Teresa Elliott said, that's a great idea for Tulsa police recruits to go over. I think that's great.
That is awesome.
But I want to say thank you for coming to Tulsa. Thank you for doing a great job. Thank you for coming on our show.
Yes.
And before you leave, we got a lot of people on locally, nationally, and internationally. Tell them when they come to Greenwood Rising, what can they expect?
They can expect the truth and learning the history and the truth about Greenwood and what we can do to make a better world.
And just like that, man, y'all heard it from him himself.
Okay.
Dr. Raymond came in. We appreciate him so much. We're going to take a real quick break. We got another special guest live in studio. This is KBOB 89.9 FM. World One Development News. You can use Charles and Damali. Hey, we getting down, y'all.
We'll be right back. The 36th Street North Event Center is a full-scale event center where we share the experiences of the community. At the event center, you can rent space for weddings, birthday parties, receptions, concerts, Greek events, quinceañeras, and much more. We also do custom decor, linen, and centerpieces. We're located at 1125 East 36th Street North. To book your next special event, business gathering, or community event, call us at 918-200-9046.
Juice Radio Show and KBOB 89.9 would like to say thank you to all of our listeners and sponsors who donate to help keep our media program alive. Reaching the community, the Juice Radio Network continues to expand as influencers in the community of North Tulsa and beyond, but can't do that without your help. That's why it's important that we as a community continue to support the Juice Radio Show and keep 89.9 on the air. The community not only deserves this service, but needs this service. Let's continue to support the mission and giving a voice to the voiceless and donate to the Juice Radio Show. The Juice Radio Show is a nonprofit 501c3 powered by KBOB 89.9 and Eden Media Services, operating solely off the gifts, donations, and contributions made by listeners like yourself. All donations made to the Juice Radio Show are tax deductible and can be sent to 1216 North Lansing Avenue, Suite D, Tulsa, Oklahoma 74106. We appreciate your continued support and thanks for listening to KBOB 89.9 FM.
KBOB 89.9 FM, World One Development News. You can use Charles and Damali, and we are back.
We are back. You know, I love having all the different people coming into the studio because you just learn so many things that you did not know.
Right.
You know, and we get to share with our audience, you know, so many different things that, you know, we always say that there are great things happening in North Tulsa, you know, so this is just another example.
Just like that.
Yes.
Man, you got to get now. But like, man, the Greenwood Rising, they're doing some big things over there, man.
Big
I didn't know it was that many people. 100,000. Man, that's a lot of people. That's a whole
It'd
city
be too many people.
in a good size city. But we got another special guest.
Yes.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Yes.
We glad that he was rolling. They said, man, that's a very cool gentleman rolling down a Turner Turnpike. I said, I bet you I know exactly who that is. It's none other than the one and only Kareem Muhammad. He's live in studio right here on KBOB 89.9 FM. Kareem, what's up, man? How you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to the show.
Yeah, so for Kareem is actually the executive director, right, and founder of TAF Awards. And so we want to talk about that a little bit, but for the people who don't know who you are, give them a little snippet of who Kareem Muhammad is.
Who I am, to give you a small anecdote synopsis.
Yes, an antidote. I like
Give
that.
us a little bit.
Born and raised in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Okay.
Attended Langston University.
Okay.
AOU in the house?
Yes, from that point on, I finished my studies at Oklahoma State University. So go Pokes.
Just like that. How long? What years were you at Langston?
96 to 97. I'm then
When were you
96.
I was there 96 to 2000.
Yeah.
He was cool, man. He already had the beard, man. It was already on the way. I'm trying to tell you what's going on. We appreciate you coming in and appreciate your work, because when you look at this, it is the Grammys. It is the Emmys. It is top level. And me and Damali been trying our best to just get there. Go ahead, Damali. I'm trying not to get all out of order.
So the TAF Award stands for Teachers Appreciation Foundation.
Right.
Where did that come from?
The mustard seed started from my mom. She taught first grade for over 40 years.
Oh, wow.
Man.
So she's the inspiration behind, now I can humbly say, this gargantuous movement.
Yes. 30 years?
40
years. 40 years. Oh, my God.
I'm going to make you sound four decades.
Okay.
In there. So, but that was the inspiration behind it, your mom. It's a lot of, it's amazing how most of the time what encourages most people is mom.
Right.
You know, so you know he in it.
Yeah,
if the inspiration came from mom.
And I want to read this little snippet. It says, of course, I went and did my research and pulled some stuff. I always do. But anyway, I love this. It says, Muhammad wanted to start a foundation that honors school teachers, custodians, school bus drivers, cafeteria workers, and everyone involved in the school system as a whole. A lot of times those people are the people that we forget about, because, you don't see them as, folks that need to be recognized. So the fact that you recognize, these individuals, but then you go a step further than that, in recent years. So talk about that a little bit.
Well, but what I wanted to do something that was unprecedented.
Right.
Not necessarily inventing a new wheel, but putting my own spin on it.
Yes.
Right.
What I mean by that, excuse me, is that when I came up with the idea to have the TAF Awards, which is the Grammys for dignitaries, educators, and support staff, as you notice, I say that emphatically.
Yes.
And it's because they are the unsung heroes.
Right.
Right? So what I do, I creatively seek out people that's not necessarily looking to get a trophy.
Yeah.
Right.
Or looking to get, because I've actually had people turn me away. They said, no, we love what you're doing, Miss Muhammad, but I don't do this to be recognized.
Yeah.
I don't want to be
deep.
on that stage.
The mother, that's deep.
That is
You
deep.
know?
Yeah.
And these is educators, and when I say educators, I'm also including that custodian, that school bus driver, not just a colloquial classroom teacher.
Sure.
Right.
I'm talking about everybody. When you hear me reverberate, educators.
Right.
Yeah.
So, without getting too loquacious about it, because I have a deep passion for what I do,
Right.
I wanted to just stick to something that kept people, and this may sound a little oxymoron, but I wanted to keep people laughing, crying. I want you to be mad at me.
Right.
Let me know that you care about what's going on.
Yeah.
Right.
I want you to use your vitriol to say, you should have went left. I told you to go left. I went left. I want you to go 2 more lefts.
Right.
So that let
Right.
me know you have a passion as well for what's going on.
Right.
And then we naturally seek perfection.
Right.
To do what we do to honor these educators on this particular platform. And
Yeah.
June 9th, we
Yes.
turned 10 years old.
June
Oh,
9th,
wow.
10
10
years?
old.
Hey,
Yeah,
congratulations on that, because that
Yeah.
means commitment. Damali
Yeah,
is
absolutely.
in there. Sacrifice is in there, amongst a lot of other things. Now, is this only in Oklahoma?
No, sir. When you see the crowd, the audience, if you will, that we put up on our social media platforms, it's people from all over the country.
Wow.
We have footprints in Uganda, Africa. I believe
Where
you guys
we're
are going
going.
On our way in a few weeks.
We have footprints in Pennsylvania, Kansas. The gentleman said St. Louis.
Wow.
I mean, the list can go on and on and on over the last 10 years. So when you see people in the rooms, there's people from all over the world.
Yeah.
It's not just
Are you
Oklahoma.
in the UK?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
You just said it, though.
You said it.
I just said it, so
Name
it's going to be
it.
there.
Name it. He can claim it.
Okay.
Now. UK, we
Yeah.
on the way, going to come to see the king.
Right.
The queen.
I love it.
Let's do this and just draw down on the details of it. When is it? How do you get involved? Can you still get a ticket? If it's a not-for-profit, how can you just support it?
Yeah.
You know, because I just think 10 years, man,
That's
thank
big.
you, number one. But let's
That's
get
big.
down to the details so that these thousands of people on locally, nationally, internationally can be connected and connect with the passion that you have.
Definitely. And I want to say that you guys have such this monolithic, amalgamation. It has this melodious cadence to it. And y'all just draw me in every time when I'm looking. And I'm one of them quiet, you said the quiet listeners, and some of you say the
Secret listeners.
The secret
Yeah.
listeners.
Yes.
I'm one of them.
You want to?
I am.
He
That's
said,
so sad. Look, Kareem, get on there so we know
get
you
on
there.
there so we
Stop
know we
playing.
love you,
I'll
man.
do that.
You'll do it. Okay.
I'll do that. But
That's
if you-
So we got a couple of secret listeners in Oklahoma City. is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
Yeah,
I
you be
love it.
cracking me up when you say that. I said, damn, I'm one of them.
Yeah, it's like they see me.
Yeah, cut it. Hit the button.
That's funny.
But we are 501c3.
Yes.
Okay.
Nonprofit organization. Just like pretty much with any nonprofit, we cannot do this without the support of the people.
Yes.
And you can visit our website at TAF5.org. That's TAF, the number 5.
Right.
.org. And yes, tickets are still on sale.
Okay. Right.
The ticket link is on my social media platforms. It's on our website. So you can go to my page, Kareem Muhammad. And at this point, it's a plethora. You see, every other post on my social media is about
Right.
the TAF Awards.
Yeah, because it's coming up.
It's coming up,
Yeah.
July 18th. I mean, excuse me, I digress. July 20th
Right.
is here in Tulsa. July 18th is in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
So go to our website, tab5.org. And as I go on my interviews, I let people know we keep it lights, camera, action. It's exciting. It's red carpet. It's tuxedo. It's
it is.
whatever you may imagine if you've ever been to a BET Awards or Grammys.
Come on. Yeah.
I purposely mimic the ambiance, if
Yes.
you will, as if you was at the Grammys.
Yeah.
If you was at the BET Awards. If you was at the
Yeah.
NAACP Awards.
Yeah.
But we're doing it honoring educators.
I love it. I
Right.
love it. I love it.
I love it. And see, Damali, I feel like getting a little sad because don't nobody like to dress up.
Nobody
This
loves
one. Let me
Man.
tell you something. That's what you feeling right now because I know she done picked that outfit. She going to be right
Man,
in
I was
Uganda
ready.
with me behind the bush serving the kids.
Yeah.
But we are like overly honored that you decide to recognize us
Yes.
and that the work that we do because of course you know we don't do it for that but because what you have is so prestigious, it's 10 years and it's honoring people doing the work. We were so excited to be a part of it and
Yes.
to find out we wouldn't be here, but we'll have some representatives.
We will.
But here we just appreciate that honor so much and it means a whole lot for
It
me.
does,
I'll
yeah.
say that. Damali, you can speak to
No, it
yourself.
absolutely does mean a lot because, like, I always say that the awards that you get from the people in community that you work alongside, really to me are the most the most touching.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? People can give you an award that don't really know you. They just heard about your work, but people who are boots on the ground that see what you do every day, see how you impact folks and how you impact the community. Those to me are the most special. All of them are great, but those are the most special. Because that it's coming from a place of understanding. You're in a not-for-profit, we're in not-for-profit.
Hey.
That you don't do not-for-profit because you think you're gonna get rich.
Right.
That ain't why you
That
do
ain't
it.
that's
Yeah.
not why you do that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It
the
ain't
music.
happening.
Look, the music is playing. We
Yes.
can keep you forever because the vibe and the energy
Exactly.
is always like this. But
Yes.
give the people your final thoughts, man, before we have to let you go. We sure don't want to.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I know we have to.
Oh, yes. It's the 10th annual TAF Awards, the Grammys for dignitaries, educators, and support staff. Oklahoma City, July 18th. Tulsa, Oklahoma, home
Come
of
on.
Black Wall Street,
Yes.
July 20th. Get your tickets now. We will sell out. It's guaranteed to sell out. Get your tickets now. You can give us a call at 405-532-3488. 405-532-3488. Thank you.
And I'm going to jump in there and say really quickly that the awards are going to be held this year right in our own backyard. It's right here in the heart of North Tulsa at the 36th Street North Event Center, located at 1125 East 36th Street North. So make sure you get your tickets.
Just like that. This is news you can use right here on KBOB 89.9 FM and simulcast on the news. You can use Media Network, powered by World One Development. We'll be right back. Love you, Mr. Kareem.
The 36th Street North Event Center is a full-scale event center where we share the experiences of the community. At the event center, you can rent space for weddings, birthday parties, receptions, concerts, Greek events, quinceañeras, and much more. We also do custom decor, linen, and centerpieces. We're located at 1125 East 36th Street North. To book your next special event, business gathering, or community event, call us at 918-200-9046.
Fitting Back In is a reintegration program designed to help those released from prison to fit back into the community as productive, valuable members of society. They help schedule various classes such as anger management, substance abuse, and mental health. They also work with different programs in the community to provide job training. If you or someone you know needs help with resources in career development, employment, or housing, to find out more information, call 918-592-3500 or stop by 2121 North Harvard Avenue, Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
You got a bell for him?
This is news you can use right here on KBOB 89.9 FM World One Development. News you can use, Charles and Damali, and
We are back. And like we say, we always try to let you know of all the exciting things that are going to be happening in our community. And that's going to be one of them. I really am sad that I'm going to miss it. But, you know, we got mission work to do in Uganda. So, you know, hey, it is what it is.
I might make me a mannequin and put a hat on it.
Oh, God.
With a feather in it. Because that Charles here is so clean.
Right.
I just want to be represented. You know what I'm talking about?
I know, but we got good people that'll be there representing us. So, you know.
And I just want to, what I want to do is just shout out the team, man. People like JB.
Yeah.
People like Uncle Bobby. People like Bishop and First Lady and Angie and April and Big Roo and Cordy B and Angie.
That's what I'm saying. We got people.
I mean, you are sum total of the people that who are around you.
Yes.
So we on it.
Yes. So we are really excited because we have another one. You know, this she family. So it really, this, you know, it's like we can do this all introduction, but you know, she's like, you know, our sister for sure. But we have Miss Christy Williams in the building. Yes, she is on the show once again. Usually Christy always, now y'all get ready because she getting ready to drop some knowledge. You know, she always gonna, you know, drop you a seed or two, you know, that you need to drop in your pocket.
But I think this is a different Christy Williams.
Oh, yeah, this is a different Christy Williams. And let me tell y'all why. So if you have not been watching our social media, which I don't know why you're not, right? But Christy has got involved in some pretty exciting stuff.
Some high-level stuff.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, Christy has been, is now the 2024, or one of the 2024 National Geographic Wayfinders. Now, I know some of y'all probably saying, what is a wayfinder? Well, that's why we brought her in, so she can explain to y'all what it is, because it's a big deal. You know, and she's our very own, from our own community, our sister, and we just love her to death. So, Christy, how are you doing?
I'm good. Happy to be home at the KBOB.
I know. We've been missing you. You've been all over the place, globe-trotting all across the world.
I know.
Over in Berlin and everywhere. How was Berlin this time?
It was awesome. Berlin put you in the mind of New York City.
Yeah.
But it's really a cool place. I can't wait for y'all to go.
I know.
But yeah, it's really, really cool and really change your perspective on just life, period.
Yeah, and then let's do this because there's a lot of people on local, national, and international. Welcome to the show, Katrina Journey. She's on. Hey. Howard Jones said, I'm in the building. What's up with your brother, Howard? Charles? He in. But for whatever reason, if people don't know you, tell them just a little bit about who you are.
The short version.
The short version. Because you a lot. We know. And we'll talk more as we go on. But let the people know who you are and what you do.
Well, I am a 1921 Tulsa Race Massacre descendant, a Creek Freedman descendant, mom, BG, best grandma ever,
right.
Friend, sister, star.
Yes.
I'm the founder of Black History Saturdays and the campaign manager to our District 1 City Councilor, Vanessa Hall Harper.
You know, when we talk about, there are, you know, a few of us in community that do like everything. right? Christy is one of those people. So she didn't tell you guys about, her doing the the tours of Black Wall Street. She didn't tell you about being over at the historic Vernon AME Church. She didn't tell you about being on all these, biographies and, she just does so much in community that it's really kind of hard to put it all into one basket. But, now your next thing that you are a part of is being a wayfinder. Explain to our listeners first of all, how you got connected with National Geographic, okay? And then secondly, what your new title entails and how you got there.
Wow. Sure. First, I did forget. I cannot forget. What? I am a member of the historic Vernon AME Church.
Come on.
With my pastor, Keith R. May Sr., who works my nerves and pushes me, but I'm glad he does, to prepare me. And you all do, too. Y'all do. People don't know, but Charles and Damali
Kara's on. Kara Duncan. She's on. She said, congratulations.
Kara, Thank you.
Kara, Oprah on. She didn't say nothing about being on Oprah and all that.
Yeah, we ain't saying nothing about all that. Yeah.
That's what we love when you stop. We get a chance to get you. Because Christy's so humble. She just going, hey, family, hey, y'all. But Christy's
doing
the big
5,000 things at one time. Yes. Okay, go ahead, Big Deal. Come on, Big Deal.
So the Wayfinder Award is basically every year National Geographic, they pick 15 people from around the world to be a wayfinder. And these people are people who are pushing the boundaries, who are unapologetic, and just really standing up to make the world a better place. Yeah. And so usually you see more scientists, which they are.
Right.
And so I was really shocked that I got community advocate. I'm not the first to get community advocate, but there's not very many of us. So I'm super excited. And those in my cohort, they're kind of like your line brothers and line sisters.
Right.
And because once you're a wayfinder, you get a $50,000 cash reward.
Right.
And then you get like guaranteed grants for your school, for whatever your project is.
Yes.
So you can choose up to $100,000, but you can get $100,000. And also, you have a network, a family, right?
Yes.
That
A
you're
new family,
into,
another
right?
family, right?
So they really pour into you as a National Geographic Explorer. You have access to leadership training, all these professional development things just at your fingertips. So it's amazing, and it lets you expand your work. But my cohort, I felt so small with them because there was a black lady. It was actually 3 of us from the United States. Everybody else was from all different parts of the world.
Oh,
you said only 3 of y'all from the United States?
And it's 15, right? Total. Okay.
Yeah, and so it was myself, Jason, who's from Wyoming, and he's saving these beautiful buffaloes on his reservation.
How cool.
And then Tracy, I forgot Tracy's last name, won't forgive me, but Tracy is a black woman who's a rocket scientist who works for NASA. And so I'm with all these people who are like fighting and helping the sperm whales in the ocean and all these things. And then here I am teaching Black history. Right? I think I was the only one that worked with people.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. I think the thing for me, I think that is because I've heard your story, because we hang out together all the time, but I've heard your story and how you talk about your affinity with National Geographic.
Yes.
And so was it to stand on the stage? Unfortunately, we weren't able to go with you and be with you this time.
So bad.
And we wanted to, oh my God, it was killing us. But we had other obligations to stand and support, someone else in community. But how was it for you to stand on that stage, that big old monster stage that I saw, and actually be able to share your story with everyone?
It was, I think, one of the most scariest and most exciting times.
All at the same time.
Yeah. All at the same time. My hands were sweating.
Yeah.
I had the clicker in one hand and the microphone in the other, and I could just feel them slide.
Oh, for real?
So I was really nervous because the people who were in the audience are executives from Disney, Kia, the car, National Geographic.
They were the sponsor, right?
Yeah, Kia was the sponsor. So you had all of that going on. People from Rolex, like all those people were there. And so it was like, and they're all looking at you, all these other amazing explorers who's done all this work.
Yeah.
So it was scary. But like you said, I always dreamed about National Geographic, and it's, you all know, but I'll say it really fast.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, I used to always want the subscription to National Geographic, and my parents would say no because it was too expensive. But we had Ebony and Jet. So,
Hold
I was
on.
like, we
I
got
coulda got
NBJ,
National
but I could have
Geographic.
got National Geographic. And so
Right.
God fixed it to where we had a neighbor who had National Geographic. And she would give me all her copies after she read them. So I had, for years, I had that. And when I grew up, I always say when I grew up, I was going to get my own subscription. So I do have it, but I never knew that I was going to be working in that capacity. And so our dear friend, Dr. Fred Hyber.
Oh, that is my partner right there.
Yes, and I laughed when he sent you the pictures because he put us in that group text, Charles.
Right.
And so Dr. Fred Hyber actually told Ashley Lamb Sinclair.
Hold on, let me tell
that
JB to put the
to
camera on you because I got a nice voice, but my voice don't sound as
Ah!
good as yours.
Oh,
Okay,
okay. So Dr. Fred Hyber told Ashley that she needed to get in touch with me for her project. On the 2892 miles to go, and so she did, and the rest has been history.
Yes.
So we just been doing this thing, and it's just gonna get better and better and better and better.
Yeah, I actually pulled. Christy has people now, so I actually pulled her bio. She actually has people. She, has. I mean, she's got all these people. Look at you. You look like a movie star.
Oh my God!
I know. When
I'm
you
like,
look,
Where'd you get that?
Yeah, this is her whole bio, and look, it has a little National Geographic little thing up at their little logo up there at the top. You see that?
I never seen that whole thing.
Girl, you are a big deal.
let me put it up there to the camera.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. Like,
Camera we on, JB?
right there. Put it up. Look at that.
This is like that old TV show. This is your
Oh,
life.
look at that.
Look at Christy.
So let's do this because I
Pulling
know
out
we got another special guest. It's been a loaded show today.
Yeah, it
but,
has been.
Just tell people a little bit, like if they want to follow you, because you're getting ready to do a lot of amazing things. You've been doing amazing things. This is something extra. But how can they follow what you're going to be doing now that you're in this position?
Definitely follow the Black History Saturdays Facebook page.
Yes.
And then I know I'll be having some other platforms here shortly.
Because she got people. That's what I'm telling y'all. She got people.
Yeah, so those things are happening, and just great stuff. I mean, just follow Black History Saturdays and EduRec, right? Because we're all together, and it's gonna be. I'm telling you, I'm just so excited about the work that's about to happen and the expansion of the work that we've been doing. And so I'm thankful to you guys and EduRec, and it's just gonna blow up, y'all.
Yes.
Let's do this because I would be remiss if I didn't allow you just a minute to just say thank you to National Geographic, the people that helped you, because this is some rare air you're in. So give them a shout out.
Yeah, so thank you to Sarah Van Dyne, who I actually found out was actually the person who put my nomination in.
Oh wow.
Which was
Shout out to
awesome. I
Sarah.
thought it was someone else, but it was Sarah Van Dyne. And thanks to Ashley Lamb Sinclair,
Yes,
Dr.
that's our
Alicia
friend.
Odawale.
Another friend.
And thank you to Michael Carter, India Carr, for helping me with Black History Saturdays and still
Right.
helping me. All my educators, Dewanya Smith, Ariel Scott, Camille Barrett, Angela Mitchell, Bo Brown, Dr. Dwayne Dickens,
right.
Q, y'all know
Yes,
Crash,
yeah.
Q, thank you, and Vanessa Hall Harper. Thank you to Damali. Thank you, Damali. Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
Charles. Thank you to your mom, to
Yes.
Miss Caddy,
Yes.
For all helping.
I
And
love it.
Steven,
Yes.
thank everybody for helping at Black History Saturdays. I'm trying to go down the list in my
chef,
head.
the chef,
Yeah.
the food.
Oh, and the Chef
Ooh,
Hayes.
he be
Yes.
cooking
Thank
the
you,
food.
Chef Hayes, for dealing with me. Thank you for putting up with me. So great love to you all, and thank you and all the people at National Geographic and the National Geographic Society and National Geographic Education. Faye also told me to tell you guys hi, and Deborah
Oh, yeah.
are now Deborah's now the president of Nat Geo Education, and vice
Congratulations on
president
that.
is Faye.
Okay,
So they are
yes,
Black women doing
congratulations.
great work there at
Yes.
National Geographic.
And just like
Yes.
that, we got it from Christy Williams, y'all. She was
Yes.
National Geographic. She's a Wayfinder now.
Yes.
We're going on up, and we're going to go right where you hear the plane playing right
we gonna
there.
take off
We're
with
gonna- Hey, see Damala already dancing
Yeah,
with it.
I'm in that.
This KBOB 89.9 FM World One Development News. You can Charles and Damali. We got a super big announcement coming up. We got another special guest in here to tell you all about it and hot topics.
Yes.
And we're going to have to get that Black History Trivia question right.
Yes.
Somebody got to get it right.
Somebody got to get it right.
We'll be right back, y'all.
EduRec is a youth and family fun center located at 5424 North Madison Avenue in Tulsa, Oklahoma. At EduRec, we offer a host of activities for children and families of the Tulsa community at little to no cost. To find out about the many programs, activities, and services offered at EduRec, please visit our website, www.edurectulsa.com, or just give us a call at 918-430-3947.
Fitting Back In is a reintegration program designed to help those released from prison to fit back into the community as productive, valuable members of society. They help schedule various classes such as anger management, substance abuse, and mental health. They also work with different programs in the community to provide job training. If you or someone you know needs help with resources in career development, employment, or housing, to find out more information, call 918-592-3500 or stop by 2121 North Harvard Avenue, Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Juice Radio Show and KBOB 89.9 would like to say thank you to all of our listeners and sponsors who donate to help keep our media program alive, reaching the community. The Juice Radio Network continues to expand as influencers in the community of North Tulsa and beyond, but can't do that without your help. That's why it's important that we as a community continue to support the Juice Radio Show and keep 89.9 on the air. The community not only deserves this service, but needs this service. Let's continue to support the mission and giving a voice to the voiceless and donate to the Juice Radio Show. The Juice Radio Show is a nonprofit 501c3 powered by KBOB 89.9 and Eden Media Services, operating solely off the gifts, donations, and contributions made by listeners like yourself. All donations made to the Juice Radio Show are tax deductible and can be sent to 1216 North Lansing Avenue, Suite D, Tulsa, Oklahoma 74106. We appreciate your continued support and thanks for listening to KBOB 89.9 FM.
KBOB 89.9 FM, World One Development News you can use. Charles and Damali, and we are back.
We are back, and it's time for our Hump Day Hot Topics. This is what it's time for, so y'all ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, all new KBOB 89.9 FM, Black on Black Community Radio.
And now it's time for the Hump Day Hot Topics with Charles and Damali.
Hey, guess what day it is? Hump Day! Hump Day! It's Hump Day!
Hey, Mike! Mike! It's the Hump Day Hot Topics on news you can use.
Mike.
Just like that, and we are back.
We are back. So we have another special guest in the studio, and so we're going to introduce her, and then we'll talk to her a little bit later in the show. But we have Miss Jenny Hensley. She is working on part of the Envision Commission project that's going to be taking place and happening right across the street from our 36th Street North Event Center. It's where the old Comanche Park Apartments used to be.
Right.
They've leveled them to the ground. They're out of here. Yeah. And something new and exciting and fresh is going to be coming up. So we'll talk to her a little bit about that here in just a few moments. But for right now, we're going to talk about this Hump Day Hot Topic.
Real quick. And if Jenny want to jump in, she can.
Yes.
She's going to give me the eye look.
Jenny been here before. So yeah, she been here before.
She
So she like our other sister.
Let's do it like that.
Yes. Our other sister. So if you did not know, yesterday was voting day.
Yes.
And so everybody should have went out and voted. And if you did not vote, then we don't want to hear you complaining.
Ain't that right?
Yeah, don't want to hear you complaining. But yesterday, I want to just give a huge shout out because there were two elections that we were watching for our district right here in North Tulsa. And one of them, we want to say congratulations to, she's Representative Regina Goodwin now, but now she's going to be Senator Regina Goodwin.
Congratulations,
So
Regina.
she ran for Senator of District 11 because, as you guys know, Senator Kevin Matthews has turned out. And so he is now, she's going to take his place. And she won the primary race at 83.7% versus Joe Williams at 16.3% of the votes that were cast. So congratulations to you, Regina, on that win.
Congratulations, Miss Regina, she's been doing such a good job for so long.
Yes.
So I'm humble and honored.
Yes.
Just know that I know her.
Yes.
But the community better be excited because she is going to fight for us and do a good job.
She is going to do a great job. You know, I had the honor of knowing her mom for a lot of years, you know, down at the courthouse. And so, you know, she did great things, you know, so I'm not surprised that Regina is doing the things that she's doing. Also wanted to give a congratulations to Fireman Ron Stewart, who won the Oklahoma representative seat, which is actually Regina's seat now. He is won that 52.8% over Daryl Knox, which we also know.
Right.
And 47.2%. So on August 27th, there's going to be a primary race that's going to take place, and there we'll be talking about city councils and all of that are up for re-election. And I think all the city council seats at this point are up for re-election.
Time. So y'all make sure y'all stay locked in.
Yeah.
What I liked about these races, it didn't get dirty, it didn't get crazy.
Yeah.
It was a good race, and
Yeah.
I'm happy because you know politics can get kind of crazy.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I can't stand politics.
So kudos
for
to
that
everybody,
reason, you know, because they just get too crazy. So anyway, if you want to get all of the rest, because not only Tulsa held elections, but there were other state or other counties that did elections as well. So to see all of the Oklahoma election results, you can go to oklahoma.gov/elections and get all of that information.
Just like that.
Okay, so we're going to do Black History Trivia. We're going to come up with the question. Or with the answer, I'm sorry. Teresa says, yay, Regina.
Just like
That's
that.
a church member. So, all right, so the Black History Trivia question is, the first legislation to recognize Juneteenth Independence Day was introduced in the U.S. House of Representatives by who? Was it A, Barbara Rose Collins, B, Abraham Lincoln, C, Lula Briggs, D, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.? What are your thoughts?
Mr. Energizer, read it one more time. From Little Rock, Arkansas, the J-Bone Lounge in Jacksonville.
Okay.
You don't have that much time.
501.
Yeah.
Yes. 501. You know about that. You got to give one more shot, Mr. Energizer.
Okay,
Teresa
so Teresa
said
says A.
All right.
Okay, the first legislation to recognize Juneteenth Independence Day was introduced in the U.S. House of Representatives by who? Was it A, Barbara Rose Collins, B, Abraham Lincoln, C, Lula Briggs, or D, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.? All right, come on, AJ. We're waiting on your answer because you was the one who asked for the question.
AJ, you got like 5, 4, 3, 2. Jess, Jerome Wiley, welcome to the show.
Hey, hey, hey.
Sheila Parham, welcome to the show.
Hey, hey, hey.
Damali, what is the answer?
The answer is, if you said A, you are correct.
I'm back.
Barbara Rose Collins introduced the first legislation to recognize Juneteenth Independence Day in the U.S. House of Representatives. The legislation was significant as it aimed to acknowledge and commemorate the emancipation of enslaved African Americans. Juneteenth celebrates the day when news of the Emancipation Proclamation reached Texas, the last state to enforce it, on June 19, 1865. By introducing this legislation, Collins played a crucial role in promoting awareness and recognition of this important historical event.
Mr. Energizer out of Arkansas said D.
You were wrong.
Mr. Energizer, if you'd have looked at the live, Teresa Elliott, who is a genius from here in Tulsa, said A. I said A. JB, what did you say?
JB said B. He said Abraham Lincoln.
You said C.
No, he did not.
I had to. I said between A and C.
He said A or C, and then I pressed him, and he said A.
Dr. Raymond was in here, and he said, so he got
Doswell.
it right too.
Dr.
Doswell, he was there. Lakeisha Johnson, welcome to the show. Keisha.
Hey, Keisha.
All
That's
right.
my middle baby.
All right, good job. That was a good one because you had me thinking, and Christy didn't even get her answer out, did she?
She said she thought it was Lula, so she said C.
She says it was A or C.
Yep.
A or C. You almost got me with
C.
Abraham Lincoln, but I'm like, wait a minute, if he was a president, he couldn't bring it to the House. And anyway.
Yes.
So, all right, y'all, we're going to switch gears now.
All right, so upcoming events. And so this is, I think, a good place where we can have our special guests talk a little bit. So upcoming events, there is a lot of great things, like we say all the time, happening in North Tulsa. You just got to get tapped in. This is one of those things. So as I mentioned a little bit earlier, that we have Jenny Hensley in studio with the Envision Comanche project. And so she's going to tell us a little bit about it. And they've got something coming up that we think you guys really need to be tapped into and that you guys really need to know and participate in. So Jenny, first of all, tell the people a little bit about who you you are.
Okay.
And then give us your
who you
information.
are and what you do.
Okay.
Exactly.
I am Jenny Hensley, and I work for Tulsa Housing Authority. I'm our Vice President of Communications and Public Affairs.
Yes.
And like Damali said, we have a very exciting event coming up next week. It is the culmination of truly years of planning. We
How
have
many
been
years?
I think since 2017 or
2018.
2018.
Right.
Yeah.
We have been talking about this for so long, and that's why we are so excited about next week. And honestly, even now, if you drive by the 36 North and Peoria corridor, things are happening.
There's movement.
Right. So it's no longer talk. There's action. So the last event that we had was actually the demolition of Comanche Park.
Yes.
Right.
And we invited some former residents there to share in that, because it's a special thing to watch what was, come down to make way for what is about to be.
Yes.
And we truly believe that what's about to be is going to be catalytic and transformative for this area.
Right.
And so next week we are holding a groundbreaking.
Yay!
Wow.
And yes, we are so excited, and we wish we could have it at the actual site itself there at that corner, but it's muddy and gross. And honestly, I'm not trying to have people stand out in this 100-degree
That's what I was going to say. It's like
That's not for
119
me.
degrees outside, so
No,
why would
ma'am.
you want to be out
no,
there?
ma'am, that's not for me. So
Yes.
we are having it at the amazing 36th Street North Event Center, and Charles and Damali, as always, are the best to work with, and we could not think of a better place to have that if it's not going to be at the actual site itself.
Yes.
That is awesome. I'm gonna do this now, and I'm just being nice now.
Yes.
But Jenny, just tell them where you from.
I'm from Arkansas.
Say it one more time.
Arkansas.
Represent.
These Arkansans around
JB.
here. They're all around me.
You see
But
what I'm
they're
saying,
wonderful.
JB? You see
They're
what I'm saying?
Well,
wonderful.
then Damali, you know how to surround yourself with the best.
Apparently.
Really?
Yes.
Just
So,
like that.
yeah.
You know what? It is always a pleasure to work with you.
Yes.
Jenny and I, we have worked on a couple of, the three of us have worked on a couple of projects. The biggest thing was the $50 million award that was received, from HUD.
Big deal.
Yeah, that was a huge deal. To be able to, facilitate you guys being there, and Secret Service coming to the building. That was pretty
It was
cool.
legit. I mean,
That was
Secretary
cool.
Fudge, she's
Was
a
the real
boss.
deal.
Yes,
And
she
we got
is
to
a boss.
protect her. So,
Yes.
she's since stepped down, and so we're anxious to see who fills that role.
Uh-oh.
at
Wow,
HUD.
she did.
Yeah, she did. She said, I've done all I can do.
Yes.
I got to step away.
Look, she
but
brought us
yes.
the 50 million.
She's
she
incredible.
don't have to do nothing else
Exactly.
Yes.
You
Yes,
have
it's
made
over
your
with.
legacy known.
to
Yeah.
do that. So let me tell y'all something. So when y'all see Jenny and Damali working together, some big news is coming.
Man.
Some big news is happening. Man, it's
This is, and we'll reiterate this is like a $190 million project total.
Yes, and that's
Yeah.
just the housing portion.
Yes.
And so this is truly the most historic investment in
Yes.
affordable housing in
Right.
Tulsa's history. But it's not only going to be affordable housing.
Right.
It's mixed income.
Mixed
Right.
income.
And so
Yes.
you've got that subsidized piece, because we want to keep, people who have lived here before in the Comanche Park apartments.
Right.
We want them to be able to come back.
Right.
We then have workforce housing, so it's kept affordable but not traditionally subsidized.
Yeah.
And market rate housing.
Yeah.
This will be truly the first market rate housing, multifamily market rate housing that this area has seen. And
Yes.
so it's really unprecedented, and that's why we're all so excited about
You
it.
know what? And I will say, sorry to cut you off, Charles, but I would say I'm excited about that too, because I currently live in Owasso, and I've been living there since 1998. And the reason why I moved to Owasso, because I really wanted to stay in North Tulsa, because that's my community. That's where I grew up. I literally grew up where the police station is in 36th Street North. My mom still lives in the house that we grew up in as kids. And so for me, I wanted to live in North Tulsa, but they were not
Right.
doing any type of redevelopment or, building any homes. And so I moved out to Owasso because, that's where I could find, the type of housing that I was looking for. So to know that this is coming for a next generation of home buyers, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I think this is huge. This is amazing.
You are right. And I just want to acknowledge that I think it's really special that we're talking about this today on Juneteenth.
On
Exactly.
Juneteenth.
Because, obviously North Tulsa has been an area of our community that has for so long been divested in
Yes.
and
Right.
under-resourced.
Yes.
And we really have high hopes that this new development at 36 North is going to be that catalytic
Yeah.
piece that spurs not just, the redevelopment of that corridor,
Sure.
but North Tulsa as a whole.
And just
Right.
kind of
there's
spread.
right.
Yeah.
And there's so many different partners and groups working to make that happen. And so we feel really confident that it's going to change things generationally.
Yes,
Right.
yes, and that's what we're looking for is that
Let
generational
me add this,
change.
because I didn't want to cut you off, but your mama was on. I was
Hey,
trying
Mommy.
to tell you. You see what I'm talking about, mama?
You gotta say hi to Mom.
Yeah.
She's like, don't want to cut y'all. Tell my mama to wait. I got something to say.
no,
first.
I
See,
didn't
mama?
say that.
Mama, it wasn't me. You know I love you the most. I better
Yes.
not say that. But anyway, quick shout out to Mom. She's on. Your mom, my mom. Keisha said that the mics had did something for a second, but Corma was like, "What's up, Nana? What's up, Mr. Charles?"
That's my granddaughter. So
Shout
my
out.
granddaughter's watching us.
But I do want to say welcome to the show, Rita Brown Buckley. She's on here
Hello.
tuning in with
Hey,
us.
Rita,
Gregory
how are
Shaw.
you?
Everybody know
Hey,
Gregory
Greg,
Shaw.
how are
He's
you?
on.
Hey, cousin
Welcome to
Fran
the
is
show.
on too. I
Cousin
see.
Fran is on.
Yeah.
Robert Mitchell Sr. is on.
Hey,
Big
hey,
Rob
hey.
Clay out of Oklahoma
Hey, Rob,
City.
what's
Man,
happening?
he got the boys. Fran is on. Daryl Mahone is on. Julie
Yes.
is on.
Hey.
It's a lot of people on.
Yes.
And Andrew
Love it.
Brown is on as well. Jenny, they knew you was coming with the good news.
Yes.
Somehow the
and
numbers just went
I
up.
told my family back in the 501. I
Okay.
sent them a link and said, y'all got to watch.
Yes,
So
I'm gonna
there's
be
probably
on
some more Arkansas.
Arkansas.
So
Yes.
The
So
Molly don't
Jenny-
know about the 501. She
I don't know
about
nothing about the
918.
501.
501 is
I'm
really-
a
We need to
901.
change that.
Oh, she said we need to change that.
need
So
to
I need to
change
go.
that.
I need to go home to the family reunion.
Yes.
know?
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh, yes.
Get you some of that love. Like
Right.
that.
Yes,
Somebody
ma'am.
said, "Hey, Jenny, way to go, sis. Great to hear
Aw,
y'all."
that's
Julie. Julie.
Oh, that's my sister.
Sister, welcome to the show, sister.
So she's my sister
I told
too.
you.
Yes.
I know. Yeah, you would love her.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
Yes.
Okay, Julie. We're sisters by proxy.
She's pretty cool. I do
Yes,
have to
like that.
say, but I'm the older sister, so she gets her coolness.
Are you the
from
oldest
Me.
kid?
I am. It's just she and I. Yeah.
I'm the
too.
oldest kid too.
There's something to be said about
I'm
it.
telling you, older kids rock.
Let's do this because there's so many people listening in locally, which we impact in North Tulsa, but nationally and internationally, so many people follow what we do.
Right.
And Tulsa is giving people hope.
Yes.
That situations like this could not just here that it's needed all across the globe.
Sure.
So for you, I'm just trying to get you to encourage the people a little
Yeah.
bit. Just tell them how, if you just kind of hang in there, be positive, work with the right partnerships, and do certain things, then opportunities like this will come around.
You are so correct. And, we acknowledge at the Housing Authority that so many promises have been made
Yes.
over decades
Yes.
and have
Right.
not come to fruition. There are plans on top of plans on top of plans.
Yes.
But that's why the movement that we see just across the street matters so much, is because it is happening. And we truly believe in its power to be transformational.
I think that our listeners are, they believe the vision at this point, because when we had Jeff on the show and Jeff said they're coming down,
Yes.
and people are like, yeah,
Yeah,
right,
right.
yeah, and now you see they're down,
Yes.
and so we kept saying they're coming back up, and now you see movement.
Yep.
You
that's
know,
happening.
so
and
yeah.
this is the boring part of construction.
Yeah.
We're moving a bunch of dirt,
Dirt,
but that's foundational. You have
Yeah.
to have that infrastructure work. So, but we expect that vertical construction, things are going to start coming out of the ground in July.
Okay, that's
In
just in a
July?
couple of
July.
weeks.
In a
so
couple
you're
weeks?
going to start to see some beams.
Oh
rising.
wow, yeah.
What can people expect at the ceremony? Who all is welcome to come? How is it set up? Give them a little bit about the ceremony that's coming up
Sure.
on the 27th.
Well, we wanted to give our partners the opportunity to come and celebrate alongside us, and also have the opportunity to share why they are also involved in this project. So
Sure.
you're going to hear from a bunch of different people. I think we have like 10 speakers, which is great.
Yeah.
We're going to do, a photo op afterwards, but we would love for anyone in this community that cares
Right.
about this area of Tulsa, we would love to see you there so you can celebrate with us.
Yeah.
Because that's really what it's about. It's just celebrating that this is happening.
it's happening.
Jenny, I want one of those gold shovels. So I'm just
Okay, well,
throwing
I'm
it out
borrowing
there.
them, but I
You
got
gotta give it back now.
I got some really cute little giveaways in my
Okay, cool.
office that
Listen
were
now.
delivered yesterday that are super cute. That you're gonna
Okay.
like.
Let me tell you
All
something.
right,
Even
so
though you
you and
said that, hide them gold shovels when y'all are done taking, because if the Molly get her hands, when she touches them, it become hers.
I do have a sledgehammer in my office.
Oh my
from
God, a
demolition
sledgehammer?
event,
Yes.
in case I ever need it.
Yes.
So
I love it.
we gotta be prepared.
So one thing, one comment, then one more question.
Yeah.
I'll say this because everybody was feeling like everybody gonna be displaced, Comanche's gone and all that. I'm so happy that you said the reason why they have those subsidies are for
Yep.
people so they do not be displaced.
Absolutely.
So for all the thousands of people on the live, welcome to the show, Prince or Elias. Then they
Ellis,
have that
yeah.
factored in.
Yeah.
Mr. Ellis didn't ask the question. You're like, man, how you gonna do me like that? I just got on the show. That wasn't for him. I just saying welcome to the show. So I'm excited about that. Two, at this ceremony, a lot of people trying to be contractors. They trying to be in the mix.
Sure.
So can you talk a little bit about it? If you're a contractor, you've been going through the process, getting your stuff done, you went to a meeting, are they going to speak a little bit to that? at the ceremonial, or can you catch somebody afterwards, or how does that work?
do that. Catch us afterwards. We held a contractor fair a few months ago.
Yes.
So watch our website and watch our social media, because that's where we share out all of those types of events to really engage, because we would love to be able to engage people who live here and doing the work here.
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely.
So give them that website one more time, where to go as contractors.
So the project website is envisioncomanche.com, and to follow all of our events and all of that information, tulsahousing.org.
And your sister said she's repping the 501.
Woo-woo.
That's what I'm talking
about. She's a mess.
Yes.
All right, y'all. We got a couple more upcoming events, and then we'll take a picture with Jenny. We'll let her give you all some final thoughts, and we'll get out of here.
Yes.
How about that?
So, the 36th Street North Event Center has dates available if you're looking for a place to hold your next wedding, birthday party, banquet, repast dinner, community event, etc. Give us a call at 918-200-9046 to reserve your spot.
And they are awesome. I can confirm.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Terrific.
And I didn't twist her arm to say that.
She did not.
All right, and Uganda Missions 2024 is having a car wash fundraiser at Bubble Up Car Wash and Mobile Detailing, located at 4333 North Peoria, right down the street. It's going to be on June 22nd. That's on Saturday, this coming Saturday, 8 o'clock a.m. until 4 o'clock p.m. The purpose is to raise money for our young people who are going to Uganda with us.
Right.
So, if you have a soft spot in your heart for kids, or if you have a soft spot in your heart for missions, please come by. We don't have to wash your car if you don't want us to, but that's what we're doing. So come on by, bring a few dollars, drop it in the bucket so that we can be able to support our kids as they take this educational journey. First time with passports out of the country. So we're going to be taking them over to Uganda with us. This is going to be life-changing for them.
I know a lot of people don't understand. We have our Unplugged Summer Camp going on right now. It's been times we've taken kids just across town to South Tulsa,
right.
Maybe the Jinx to Aquarium. And when you're on a bus and a kid that's 10 or 11 or 12 year old say, are we going out of town?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It makes you quickly understand, like, wow, are we going out of town? No, we're just going to Jinx to the Aquarium and coming right back.
Right.
But a lot of times kids don't get a chance to go. You just don't really have hope. What are you going to do in the future if you think going to Jinx is going out of town?
Correct.
So, Damali, thank you, because I think they're going to crown you a queen in Uganda, because we went there 2 years ago and Damali promised those kids. She looked at them. She said, 1, I'm coming back. 2, I'm gonna make sure you can go to school and you can go to school. I'm gonna make sure you have this opportunity and this. And she scholarship 70 kids. Not just her birthday. Now Damali loved to party, but she said, instead of just doing this for myself and all of my greatness and glory, I want to scholarship kids for EdRec in Uganda. She scholarshiped 70 kids last year. Then the year after, like right now, she just scholarshiped another 100 kids. So it's going to be 600 kids out there. They be jumping all out of the trees. We're going to feed them all. We're going to feed their family. Thousands come from near and far. So I'm going to say thank you to you, Rodney Gray, and the team. So y'all give, because we had to pay for those flights and the other stuff. And we finna get a job at Quick Trip and McDonald's. So we can get some money. I'm serious, y'all can help us out. It's a lot to get your passport and to get shots. For you that travel out of this country, you know what we're talking about, but we're trying to take kids there. So y'all look out for us. Where can they donate?
Okay, so you can go donate at world1development.com/Uganda-missions. That is our 501c3. We are a not-for-profit. If you want to make a donation, we can give you a donation receipt that you can claim on your taxes. So, but please, no amount is too large or too small to donate. And this is an educational trip. We're going to take there's 18 of us that are going on this trip this time.
That's a lot of people.
So, that's a lot of people, and I think 6 of them are children.
And we're going to build a house.
So, yes.
We're building a house. We're doing landscaping at the church. We're doing stuff to the youth center. We have fun with their radio station. We do medical supplies for the families.
Visiting Parliament,
food. We're going to do a lot of good stuff. So we're excited about it. I'm off that now, but you can tell I'm excited about it.
Yes, it's going to be great. What do you always say all the time? We're building a bridge from...
Building a bridge, man.
Yeah, from Tulsa to Uganda. So
just like that.
Okay, birthdays. So June 20th, Shank Reiser has a birthday.
I just seen Shank. Happy
we
birthday,
did, yes.
Shank.
June 21st, Christy Williams has a birthday. Yes. June 22nd, Amber Opuda and Lynette Boyles has a birthday.
What? Happy birthday, family. Man,
and June 25th, Chantel Taylor. the wife of our very own Corey D.
Corey D.
Yes,
Chantel, happy
it's going to be her
to
birthday.
You.
So don't forget, if you want to reach us, you can hit us up on any of our social media platforms. That is World One Development, 36th Street North Event Center, EduRec Youth and Family Fun Center, or Fitting Back In Prison Reentry Program.
Guess who on the live?
Who's on the live?
Angie Walker.
Hey,
it's
Angie.
A new day.
It's a new day.
And Rodney Rue Tisdale.
Okay, Rodney Rue's Love Lounge. What's happening, brother?
Diane Shield is on.
Hey, Diane.
Worldwide Rodeo is on. They have their show.
That's Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid is in the building. Dwayne Thomas.
Hey, Dwayne.
Mr. Eric. Thank you guys so much. We don't take it for granted.
Oh, my sister says Don's birthday, my nephew, his birthday is on the 21st, tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
We got to go get y'all some. We got to send some stuff out for the birthday.
I know, right? You know, we got to do that. We need some people like Christy. We need some people to help us with this.
Damali, Jenny done made it feel like it's all of our birthdays.
I know, right?
It's everybody's birthday is June 27th.
Right.
For a little bit, because you're talking about breathing life, hope,
Yep.
and an opportunity for change. And hopefully this is going to be what gets North Tulsa kicked off.
Yeah.
We so appreciative of that. So we thank you so much for coming in and gracing us with your presence.
You.
Yes, we appreciate it. It's always great when you come in.
And we will see you on next Thursday.
Yes.
Damali, any final thoughts before we get out here?
Final thought, you guys, let's just get involved and get activated in community. There's a lot of great things. And you guys, each and every one of you have a gift and a talent that you can contribute to what it is that we're doing in community. So we want to make sure that we're making a difference generationally. So just get involved.
And Rodney Rue Tisdale says, send me something for my mother's birthday that was on the 17th.
Wait a minute, send you something for your mama's birthday. How about we send your mama something?
Send us your mama address. Don't put it on the live.
Right.
It's about 2,000-3,000
text
people
me.
on here. But text it to us because we love your mom. We met your mom and she is a sweetheart. What happened to you? I'm just playing.
Ooh.
But it is.
I didn't say that, brother.
I didn't say that. Damali
that.
put that in my spirit, boo. That's on JB and Damali. Anyway, Jenny, any final thoughts before we let you go and before we get out of here?
Again, I'm just very excited and honored to be here on Juneteenth and to celebrate what's going on here in North Tulsa at 36 North in Peoria.
Yes.
Final thoughts, DJ JB Smooth, our producer.
Stay sucker free in a land full of lollipops.
Damali, final thoughts. Shout out to all our special guests that came in.
Yeah, shout out to all of our special guests. That was actually amazing to have so many different people. And go out and support, go out and support these different organizations, programs, and agencies.
Yes, we had Dr. Raymond Doswell on.
Yes.
We had Mr. Kareem Muhammad on.
Yes.
We had Christy Williams, who's a new Wayfinder on. And none other than Miss Jean is up in here with us. We got to go, y'all.
Yes.
Make sure if you want to help us stay on the radio, consider donating to Eden Media Services to help our community radio continue to stay on the air. You can send your donation made payable to Eden Media Services. That address is 1216 North Lansing Avenue, Suite D. We moved on up just a little bit. Tulsa, Oklahoma 74106. This has been News You Can Use with your boy Charles Harper, that's me.
And Damali Wilson, that's me.
And we are live every Wednesday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. So make sure you tune in.
And if you'd like to promote or advertise your business on the show, inbox us on Facebook at World One Development. This has been World One Development's News You Can Use with Charles Harper and Damali Wilson. The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed on this program belong solely to the hosts and the guests, and not necessarily to the station, organization, committee, or other individuals involved or associated with KBOB 89.9 FM and Eden Media Services. Y'all have a great day. We'll see y'all next week.
It's Juneteenth. Y'all say
Juneteenth.
Thank you.